Hello, I'm FPX and I have a series on my channel where I try to beat Minecraft while doing insert challenge here. So whether that means trying to beat Minecraft without jumping or trying to beat Minecraft without breaking any blocks, it's a really fun series we do, and because of that, a lot of people have seen it, and a lot of people have their own suggestions for things they'd like to see in a future episode / video in this series. So wouldn't it be great to beat Minecraft except, you're in third person looking at yourself? I think that's a really good idea. But you also get a lot of really bad ideas, and given that one of my favorite things is making fun of bad ideas, I figured rather than brushing them off, why not go through and try some of these just absolutely terrible ideas and point out exactly why they're so goddamn awful. So that's what we're doing in this video. You can like it if you do like it, because it helps out the channel out and lets us know you do enjoy this sort of weird one-off thing. It's just a way to say, look, there are a lot of ways you can beat Minecraft, there's a lot of challenges, but it doesn't mean that all of them are possible, make sense, or even entertaining, including this first one, which we're going to dive into, which is going to be trying to beat Minecraft without any breathing whatsoever. So that's right, from the moment I load into the world to the moment I beat the game, in legit survival, in a random seed, hard difficulty, like all the other videos, I'm going to try and beat the game without breathing. Okay, so my strategy here is, it's a random world, so we have to look for things as fast as we can. We're going to breathe a lot now to get ready for the big... So maybe I'm a bit more out of breath than I should probably admit. That was around about a minute before I had to breathe right there, and now the challenge is ruined. And you might be like, oh, Twigcat, you're just so bad at breathing. But here's the deal, right? You know, beating Minecraft without breathing, I shouldn't have to explain why this is such a bad idea. Oh, there's free sugarcane, how nice. But I shouldn't have to explain why this is such a bad idea. But just to do it anyway, the longest a human can breathe, most people, is somewhere between about a minute and 5 minutes. It depends on how much, cardio you do, etc, etc, etc. How long does it take to beat Minecraft? Well, based on the previous runs, anywhere from, an hour and a half if you get really lucky with a lot of things, to about 4 or even 12 hours on the no damage run, because I was trying not to take damage and do stuff like that. So, beating Minecraft on hard, on a random seed we have no clue about, we have no clue where the nearest stronghold is, it doesn't take a genius to work out why this isn't possible. Also, just as a fun fact, I decided to research this just to point out why this is even more ridiculous, but the longest a human has ever breathed underwater, without any, additional oxygen, is 22 minutes, and that's with half an hour of oxygen, which is expensive, by the way. Like, breathing in oxygen for half an hour takes a lot of money, but even we ignore that, like, oh, this is YouTube, you can spend, lots of money just to make these videos, but even then, that leaves you with some brain damage. So, if I was the world's best person at holding my breath, I would still not be able to do it, and even in that case, I would be causing myself brain damage, and I'm just saying, brain damage, and also not succeeding, and also it's a bad, I feel like everyone who suggests it knows it's a bad idea, but the fact that someone thinks it is possible, unless you're doing, tool assisted speedruns can be done in that amount of time, but most speedruns of a random seed, which is what we do for all the videos in the series, cannot be done in the exact same time frame, which is why they are bad ideas. So yeah, beat Minecraft without breathing, you do it. So the second idea that we run across a lot, because it's not just try to beat Minecraft while trying to breathe, hold your breath, it's also stuff like, well, I mean, okay, you can't hold your breath while being Minecraft. What if, though, you do it while blindfolded? And I guess let's show you what happens with this one. So, as you can see, blank seed, hard difficulty. I don't actually have any proper blindfold. I have a sleeping mask from when I flew in that airline for the video a long time ago. So I have a little mask that I'm going to put on for that. It's actually quite nice. It's got these little balls. It makes it terribly uncomfortable, but it, feels nice. Which sounds like the opposite, but it's a real thing. So I'm going to put this on, and then we're going to see what happens. Because a lot of people are like, oh, try it without seeing or hearing. Some people are nice enough to just suggest being blindfolded. Let me show you what happens if you try to beat Minecraft while blindfolded. There's just not enough sound differential. So let's actually give it our best shot and then see where we get. So I'm going to assume, based on the fact that I heard a cow and I hear water, based on my pressing A, that I'm spawning somewhere, probably an island. Yeah, I'm going to assume it's an island. And I'm on dirt or sand right now. So again, the problem with doing this in Minecraft is if you don't have hearing, you're entirely done. There's no way you can do it. Even with hearing, though, there aren't enough distinct sounds to properly piece this together. Oh, I'm next to a cow, because that was a very loud thing. So we're going to find the cow. Again, bear in mind, this is a mob that's friendly. It doesn't want to kill us. It's still tricky to kill. It's somewhere around us, but it moves once every 10 seconds, maybe? Okay, it's not close enough for me to punch. Wait, I think I punched him, maybe. But, like, do you see the issue here? Like, even with, like, oh, I'm in water again. Am I drowning? I'm gonna assume I'm drowning. So, like, do you see the issue? All these threats, I can tell there's something there. But even, like, with perfect echolocation, there just aren't enough sound signals in Minecraft, and, you know, especially with the music, etc. I think this is the sort of thing where even if I could somehow map out everything, I had the perfect, maybe a resource pack that had better sounds, or maybe I'm just good enough with the sounds Minecraft gives me. I'm really careful. The truth is I don't know where I'm facing right now. Am I facing down? Am I facing up? None of these things are clear, because trying to beat Minecraft while blindfolded, unless you get, like, a reset button, or unless you practice this for literally months or weeks, and even then, there's a lot of asterisks of, like, you need to work out a system to know where you are. Like, I guess that's all the way up. That's all the way down. I need to perfectly work out my sensitivity to be in the middle. I'm assuming I'm there right now. With perfect calibration over a very long time, maybe you could, but I think you'd still need to play it on the Java edition where there's audio description. And again, for the most part, I try to keep this series on Bedrock wherever possible. So yeah, not possible on Bedrock. There's not enough audio cues. They're not good enough. And it's a really fun idea. Let's see what I actually achieved there. So I'm actually drowning. Well, it's a good thing I took that off right now. But do you see the point that, like, oh, I called it that I was on an island. I didn't realize there was a big iceberg there. But you can see how, like, okay, this one didn't really go so well either. It was interesting, but also quite the opposite at the same time. So, blindfolded Minecraft, again, most people understand immediately, like, that's a really dumb idea. But in case you don't, it's because of that. And just in case you're still thinking, like, maybe you should learn all that. You know, if you can beat Minecraft for blindfold, I won't believe you. Because, again, most people wouldn't believe me in the same way. So, like, sure, send me a video, and I'll tell you why you're wrong, and, you know, whatever. So, with that said, let's move on to the next suggestion people bring up. And this next one seems fairly simple, because if you recall, I did Minecraft without mining, and the way to keep that one fair, because what exactly is mining, what exactly is hitting, I decided just the right trigger of a controller, which is the left click on a PC, I just turned that off entirely. So people are like, oh, how many buttons could you beat Minecraft without? And I think that is a fun idea, like, how many buttons can you beat Minecraft without? Maybe not as a, you know, maybe it doesn't make sense as a perfect, you know, like, video, maybe it'd be a fun live stream series or something like that, because, again, I think it would just be adding more and more challenges, each button you remove, but one of the challenges you see people bring up is, like, okay, try and beat Minecraft without any buttons whatsoever. So, what I'm going to do to show you how ridiculous that is I'm going to unbind every button that Minecraft Bedrock lets you unbind. If you don't know, Minecraft gives you a lot of, like, controls over what you want to do, so you can go to controller, for instance, be like, okay, we don't want a jump button, screw the jump button. We don't want an attack/destroy button. We don't need item place, crafting, inventory, cycle left. You get the point, all these different things. But if you remove all these things, including mob effects, open chat, we don't need chat or pick block, and we'll just put, like, code builder, because that doesn't do anything. So now we've got literally no controls in Minecraft that we allowed. Well, one, we can still move, and some people will be like, oh, that's kind of unfair. And two, movement in Minecraft by itself doesn't let you do very much. Literally, every button on my controller besides movement and the camera will do nothing. What can I do here? What can I do while just moving? I can look around and hope I find an exposed portal, except I can't eat on the way there. I can't make a boat. I can't... Like, do you see the point? In theory, it is possible to beat the game with no buttons assigned, because you could be like, okay, let's just keep loading up Minecraft till we find an open-end portal. It does happen sometimes. It's a 1 in a trillion chance, plus it'd have to be exposed in a way you didn't have to mine into it, or you could use creepers to get in there. It's a 1 in a trillion chance, plus you'd need some skill to activate that 1 in a trillion chance. But you know why that's not possible? Because even if I could load up a Minecraft world, every second, then a trillion seconds is more than I have in my life, as I believe at least. I think a million seconds is like 2 weeks, and a billion seconds is like 23 years. So a trillion seconds is 23,000 years. And you know, all I'm saying here is I don't intend to live for 23,000 years. Or at least, I don't think I will live 23,000 years. If I do, then I'm sorry. Dig up this evidence from 23,000 years ago. Make me look like an idiot because I didn't think I'd live this long. However, I won't live a trillion seconds. Neither will you. We'll all die eventually. And because of that, let's just not do this run. However, the alternative version people ask is like, what if you bind every Minecraft button to the same thing? And the answer to that is you literally can't. There's a fun meme where someone's like, oh, I just did this, please don't. And just fun fact, you can't bind multiple things to the same button, at least on this version, which is sad. Again, you can see why, like, if you tried assigning something, it replaced it. So, no, Minecraft, no buttons, can't do it. Minecraft with all the buttons, also can't do it, sadly enough. So, let's move on to the next one. So yeah, we're going to go back out and talk about the next challenge, because people suggest, like, hey, Toycat, now, if you can beat the game without this or without that, why not without moving? And, The real question in without moving is like, what do you mean by without moving? But I'm gonna go for the definition that we all know that they mean, because some people are like, oh, beat Minecraft without moving, beat Minecraft without going to the end. Let's show you what happens if you try both those things. Okay, so as you can see, I've just loaded in the world, and I'm gonna stand still, which also means I'm gonna get the second challenge done at the same time of beating Minecraft without going to the end. So my first plan is to chop down this tree. So run's working pretty normally right now. Looks like everything's gonna go fine, right? Because if I can chop down trees, then I can't get the wood. Maybe if there's there's dirt here. I mean, it probably counts as moving to destroy this dirt block, so I can't do that. Yep, okay, well this has been my attempt. As you can see, it's a fail. You cannot beat Minecraft without moving, because that is literally a key function in every major game. But you know, the reason this one is kind of a funny one is because beating Minecraft without moving is absurd. However, one of the runs that I've continuously failed at, again, I'd love to see this happen one day, is beating Minecraft without having any hunger used whatsoever. So also bring Minecraft without eating, which is basically the same thing, because once your hunger goes down, it starts to kill you very quickly. So beating Minecraft without going to empty hunger, beating Minecraft without eating, basically revolves around the same thing. It basically says you have a limited amount of movement, and that's a way more interesting challenge. Giving you a limit is way more fun than saying you literally can't do everything, because if you say, oh yeah, try and beat Minecraft without taking, I don't know, like any damage whatsoever, it's like, well, that's not gonna be possible. Beat Minecraft without taking like any physical like without taking any hits whatsoever, but without taking any damage, it's like, oh, if you get invulnerability, it's possible. By the way, this is a nice seed. You spawn right next to a nice tiger village. But yeah, like the point is that trying to beat Minecraft under like entirely impossible definitions, it's fun to sometimes cheese those, but it's more fun with something that sounds close to impossible and just trying to, again, like you learn some stuff, you teach around it, and that's what I like inside the series, and that's why I'm not gonna beat Minecraft without moving. But the last challenge here is one that I thought was so bad that, like, what's even the point? But it's actually not so bad when you think about it, because the challenge that someone suggested was try and beat Minecraft in creative mode low, see if that's possible. And it's like, oh yeah, ha ha ha, I don't know if it's possible to beat Minecraft in creative, but what if this is actually a fun challenge idea? What if beating Minecraft in creative mode is like a fun, like how fast can you do it? And that's why I figured I'd test myself, how fast can I beat Minecraft in creative? It's obviously something anyone can do, everyone can do. Like, I've heard a lot of people only have ever beaten Minecraft in creative, which is funny, but how fast can we do it? And let's find out. Let's get some speedrun timer going. So as always, we're going to be going on hard difficulty, random seed, but this time creative, which means no Xbox Live achievements, sad face, but everything else is pretty much the same. Let's see how we're going to do this. So I did leave the speedrun timer up all video, but this time we'll restart it the moment we spawn in, and we can't make a single move or action or look until we press start, and we're going to see how long it takes to get to the end, like to the message where the game is beaten. Because a part of me is like, oh yeah, you can do this in less than a minute, but there's so many steps, even in creative, that are quite tricky, and maybe with commands on Bedrock this might be doable, but I think this might take more seconds than you assume, or at least the way I'm going to do this. So this is me trying to beat Minecraft in creative as fast as I can. Go, 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 go. Okay, so first thing has to be find an end portal, right? So end, we're just going to search end for ifender and end portal. Grab one of those, grab one of those. Very quickly make a thing around me, so 1, 2, 3. And then, oh god, I'm so bad at it. I guess the game's a little bit slow when you first load in, but like place these and then also fill them up as we go along. Just really quick. Doesn't matter if we spam them because we might make fun. Oh god, there we go. In we go. And we're into the end, so now we go to the end. We probably could have taken one of the tiles or whatever. Now we go and press /killer E. I'm not sure if that works on the dragon, but I'm going to assume that it does. Killer entities, it does, and then into the end portal we are, and that gives us 33 seconds, which is actually, I mean, it's less than it's about what I figured. Let's see if we can improve that time, and let's like set the gauntlet out for all of you. Okay, so my plan here, the thing I'm going to be doing differently is I'm going to grab some ender pearls so I can go a little bit faster, hopefully. So I'm just going to grab all 3 of these things, very quickly start placing them down, and yeah, the plan is to like ender pearl around a little bit faster to do things just a little bit better. But yeah, I think for real this challenge would be a lot easier with a keyboard mouse because you just need that extra speed that you can sometimes get if you do it that way. But I also think at the same time, oh no, I didn't type it correctly, /kill. It's so much harder to type these tiny little things, but there we go, and I typed it entirely wrong. So, yeah, it's surprisingly, okay, so then from this we can, like, fire the ender pearl, and, okay, that is, okay, if we'd have nailed that, it'd be faster. Exactly 33 seconds again, by the way. Okay, one more try. Okay, another run, another try, so let's just really quickly, same thing. I think this is like the fastest way. There's no other real way to make this go better. You just need to spawn in a good place where you don't have to, okay, this is going to be a whole mess, but it's fine. You have to spawn in a good place, get like immediately ready to type stuff, and I think, again, have a keyboard mouse so you can like type as fast as you can, and make sure you don't miss any things like I just did right here, and we totally did. So in we go. We've made some huge mistake with our end frame, apparently. So go. We're gonna real quick just do the exact same thing. Type in the end as fast as we humanly can. Grab the things, just the 2 of them this time, because that end poll really did not help in the slightest. Place the things as fast as we can. Maybe it'd be faster to like also throw the polls in there. I don't know for sure, but yeah, I think definitely like all this is all about is like how fast can you reflexively do the things you want to do, and that's gonna be one that's kind of tricky to answer. So while we fall down, we slash kill. Oh no, the dragon moved me. You ruined it, dragon. And also I typed kill wrong this time. So it's going to stand right here in the center while we try to update our previous one. I didn't realize the dragon can move you so much, even in creative. But as you can see, Minecraft beaten in 36 seconds. See how fast you can beat the game? Again, my reflexes and control are never going to be like that lightning fast you need for a super speed run. But can you beat 30 seconds? Can you beat 20 seconds? Can you beat Minecraft in less than 10 seconds? I reckon so. Oh, the question is just, one of like, how hard or easy is that to do? Anyway, with that said, I hope you did all enjoy me going through some of the absurd challenges. I just wanted to point out that, like, the truth is, when you go to YouTube comments, there are some good things in there, and there's some good things in like chat as well. It's a balance of like finding the ones that are good versus the ones that are bad. Not all feedback is immediately good feedback, and not all ideas are good ideas. But I appreciate all of the ones you've sent in regardless. I really do think that trying to beat Minecraft while facing backwards the whole time, like this, might be a fun one, because it's just absurd. Like, is it possible to beat all the challenging things? Is it possible to beat the dragon like this, like looking backwards the whole time? Maybe, but it'd be an interesting one to try maybe. So let me know if you think that's a cool idea, and if you don't, then guess what? We might just do it anyway, because it's, this isn't a democracy channel. We run this like it's a communist dictatorship. You better believe it. So yeah, with that said, I hope you did all enjoy this video. You can like it if you did like it. You can hit the notification bell if you want to tell YouTube that you want to see more of this stuff daily on your homepage. And otherwise, I know there's going to be one last big question at the end here of like, so Toy Cat, I noticed you're wearing one of those little cats of the pockets. And yeah, there's going to be at least a few comments. So yeah, it is one of these ones of the funny little, hey, it's a cat saying mean things to you. But no, more seriously, hope you'll enjoy this video. There's going to be more live streams, more videos, etc. Throughout the month. And if you want to keep an eye on those, then you can either turn on the bell, or a lot of people recently have been telling me they've been switching over to Twitter, because if you use Twitter, then you can set notifications, and they come every single time. So YouTube's like get notified when YouTube wants you to be notified. Twitter is get every notification, and then you decide which ones you like and don't like. Again, I'll let you decide which system you prefer. Just letting you know that twitch.com/ibxlucat is also a thing. And now I'm done with self-promoting. I'll cut to the outro. Bye.